Hello there, everybody. It's Kim, the Wise Woman of the Woods, here with a Friday card reading for you. I am using the Flower Therapy Oracle cards today by Doreen Virtue and Robert Reeves. I love these cards. I love flowers. If you follow my Instagram feed, you know that. I love nature in general, which is part of the reason I'm the Wise Woman of the Woods. So, we are doing a 3-card reading today, and when we do a 3-card reading, traditionally sometimes, that's good. Traditionally, 3-card readings can be interpreted as the first card is from the past, the second card is your present, and the third card is the future. But you know what? When I do 3-card readings for myself, I just take each card as what it is and how it pertains to like whatever's going on in my life right now. And a lot of times for me, I find that the cards kind of tell a story, and I bet that that happens to you too. And if it does, leave me a comment about that and let me know if that happens to you, or if you find it more helpful to see them as past, present, and future. So no cards are jumping out today, which is kind of unusual. Sometimes they pop out. So if you're working with cards, I always say, like, I don't really let other people handle my decks because they become in tune with your vibration. You know, my cards talk to me. I opened up my drawer of cards. Oops, there went one. My drawer of cards this morning, and this one was like, pick me. So I'm like, okay, we're doing that one. I can't remember when we last did it, maybe a couple weeks ago, I don't know. But a lot of times a card will pop out, it'll go flying sometimes, or it'll feel sticky in your hand almost, so you know, there we go, that that's the card for you. So, and the more you work with the cards, the more that you'll find that that is happening. So anyway, here we go. Let's see, got almost 2 are upside down. All right, our first card, oh, great card. Our first card today is Banksia, and I believe this is an Australian plant because I don't know this plant here. It kind of reminds me of a corn on the cob. Banksia, new beginnings. Take this opportunity to rise from the ashes stronger and more determined. So obviously, just what the card says, now's the time to dust yourself off, pick yourself up, and keep on trucking. And maybe you had a little minor setback of some sort. Maybe you're just feeling a little melancholy or down, or maybe you know, you did have something big happen and it's time to like start to move on from that. Sometimes we can get really caught up in something that's gone on and we need a wake-up call. I'll give you a great example of this. I went through a rough divorce in the 90s, and I just could not shake everything that went on. And divorces are hard, but I had a really awesome boss who came in and said to me, you know, you need to shake yourself out of this. It's time to move on. You need to get it together and move on. And her card was in the form of a human saying, new beginnings. It's time to start new beginnings. So just good to know. Our second card is, kind of goes along with it too, let go of anxiety. Lavender, love lavender. I mean, you can use lavender essential spray, or get yourself a bouquet of lavender, or take a lavender bubble bath or lavender Epsom salt bath. Everything is good for calming your nerves, because it's about calming your nerves, and you'll be able to hear the voice of your angels. So the angels are out there. We just have to get quiet enough to hear them. And I know this for my own self. Archangel Michael talks to me, but if I've got too much going on in my, I'm getting all crazy in my own mind, it's harder for him to, it's harder for me to hear him, and I think it's harder for him to hear me because I'm all anxious and crazy. Now on the flip side, he does help me with my anxiety. Sometimes if I'm feeling like I'm starting to ramp up towards anxiety, I will call on him. And here's an example of that. Last week I was on a bike ride where I went up a very large and long hill, about 5 miles. Alongside, one side was a mountain and the other side was a cliff, and I had to ride back down the cliff side. And as soon as I realized that, I started to freak out. And what I did is, before I got back on my bike to go down, is I called on Archangel Michael and I said, Archangel Michael, please help me stay calm on this ride down, because if I hit a bump or if I panic at all, I don't want to go over the side of the cliff. I don't want to go tumbling down into the gully. So I heard him say back, hey, I'll be in front of you the entire way down. Do not worry. And honestly, it was a great ride down. Only 2 cars came past me. and obviously I'm here to tell the story. I made it, but you know, so just remember, stay calm, let go of your anxiety, call on your angels, ask for help. They are there for you. And our third card is the yellow rose. I love yellow roses. Balance, work, rest, and play. It's important to have fun along with fulfilling your responsibilities. I'm a huge proponent of this. We all have stuff we have to get done, but it's so easy to get caught up in like, do this, do that, do this, do that, do this, do that, that we forget to stop and take some time out and have a good time. You know, we neglect ourselves. We neglect our need for rest and relaxation. We neglect our need for laughter and joy. We neglect our need for contact with other people. So this card is telling you that it is important for you to have fun and, you know, fulfill your responsibilities, but take time out for fun. I do this all day long. I will tell myself I'm going to get XYZ done, then I'm going to take a break, and I might, you know, read a novel that I'm enjoying. I might go for a walk. I might go for a quick bike ride. I might watch something that I'm watching, you know, binge watching on Netflix. So you've got to take time for yourself. And or I might call a friend, or I might talk to my sisters, whatever it is, but you deserve it. So the cards for this week are new beginnings. This is an opportunity to, I'm like, to rise from the ashes and be more determined, and you deserve to do that. Number 2, let go of your anxiety, calm your nerves, and you'll be able to hear the voice of your angels. It's totally true. When I had that situation last week on the bike, I was getting really ramped up, and I like stopped myself, and I'm like, okay, calm down. I'm going to call in Archangel Michael for help. And of course he was there for me. He's always there for me. That guy, well, the dude I call him, is always there, and he's there for anybody. So call on, if you don't know who your angels are, call on Archangel Michael. He loves to help. And then thirdly, remember to balance rest, work, and play. It's so important to have fun along with your responsibilities. Get your stuff done, but allow yourself to have fun, and, you know, take breaks. Be kind to yourself. Okay, that's it for this week. I hope you enjoyed the card reading. If you did, leave me a comment down below. I love to hear the comments from you, or send me a DM, or whatever you want to do. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will be back soon with something else to tell you, I'm sure. All right, have a great day. Bye now.